Hello, how are you? I've not videoed in a while, so I thought I'd come and say hello quickly and see how you're doing. Today I just wanted to talk to you about something that I learnt about last weekend called the reset button. In my life, I have pressed the reset button a million times, and then when I've kind of failed with the reset, I felt really rubbish and wanted to reset again. So you're probably wondering, what on earth is she talking about? But what I'm talking about is when there's something important to you, when you've got some kind of goal in your life that you want to work towards, like doing more exercise or eating in a more nurturing way, or being a bit more mindful about the way you eat, or keeping on top of meditation, or generally just being nice to yourself. Sometimes it takes a bit of motivation in order to get into that habit. In particular, things like eating in a way that's going to make you feel better, and in getting into exercise. And sometimes having a reset button can really help, because it's a way of kind of drawing a line under any previous habits and trying to create new habits for yourself. But then sometimes when that reset button kind of stops, when your reset has needed resetting again, it makes you feel a bit rubbish. But I just wanted to say that that reset button doesn't have a limit on how many times you can press it. So obviously this reset button can be pressed as many times as you need in order to get yourself into whatever you're wanting to achieve or work towards. I have a lot of people who email me and text me just saying, I'm so sorry I can't make it to class today because I've got this going on, or I feel awful, or I've got to do something. And I totally get it. And I know there's some of you who've not been coming for weeks at a time, or even months, and I know that you've had things going on in your life, and I totally get it, especially with the recent COVID situation and with childcare over summer. And really, I don't want you to apologise to me, because really you don't need to. I totally get how life can take over. I also completely get, as you know, that when you're feeling really rubbish, it's really, really hard to motivate you to move. All I'll say is that quite often a lot of the members say, God, I was feeling really rubbish and I really didn't want to do the class. And then I did it and I felt amazing as a result. So that's basically what I'm trying to achieve with Mobilates, is giving you some kind of exercise that will make you feel better, not just about yourself, but just generally better, reducing your pain and making you feel so much more energetic. So if you can find the way to motivate yourself, maybe even reset that button, and make a commitment to come maybe 6 times in a row, that would really help get you into the habit. They say, I think it's 6 weeks it takes to get you into the habit of doing something new. So maybe try and commit to 6 weeks and see how you get on, and then it should get a lot easier for you. So I mentioned last weekend I did a meditation weekend. It's called Ascension, so it's not really meditation, but it's a form of meditation. Because I know that I'm having quite a tough time at the moment. A wonderful time as well. Martha's just celebrated her 50th birthday. For those of you who don't know, Martha is my wife, and she's not been very well. She's got cancer, and the prognosis isn't amazing, so we're really making the most of life. But sometimes things get quite hard, quite tough. And I've been through a really tough time recently, as has Martha, more so Martha. And so my reset button has not been pressed for a long time. And one of the things that has really helped me with pain management, along with Mobilates, as you know, Pilates really does keep me going, keep me mobile and reduce the pain. I gave up sugar. And for a long time, I was eating pretty much a keto diet, so really cutting down on carbs and keeping my sugar low. And that massively helped me. It reduced all the inflammation in my body, It made other changes on my body too, but most importantly, it really helped with pain. But because I haven't been looking after myself, and I've used every excuse in the world to eat that chocolate bar, that cake, that sugar, just to self-comfort really, I found that lately I've been suffering. So not only has my stomach got bigger, and that can impact a bit on my breathing, it's also been very difficult to kind of, well, if I didn't have Pilates, I would really be struggling to move right now. So that's not so bad, but it's just, I do find I feel a little bit more creaky than normal. And so I'm going to be resetting that reset button and see how I get on in terms of just putting myself first and nurturing my body more with food that's going to make me feel better. So I don't know, maybe we could all have a bit of a challenge together and press that reset button.